maybe you can only you can also check from my social media that time to time I'm giving training seminars to the students at
Mhm.
universities and also at high school as per the requirements. And at this point, I need more specific information about where we are globally, because the students at high school, at universities, they may have a little bit, but for the ones at high school, they don't have any information about executive assistant job description. They only see all in the books. That's it. And that's why I'm being invited to universities and also to high school to give information what I am doing in the office. So I'm also trying to see where we are globally. I mean that in Turkey, some companies see executive assistant job description as a subordinate one, while some companies see as partners of companies. So I also would like to ask you from HR side, how do you see this position? What it sounds you? So far, I have interviewed with CEO, directors, executives, executive assistants, and also HR managers from a couple, different countries. And also wanted to ask you to get a part from my project. And you said yes. And I really wish that you can give some information to me.
Yeah, I think, I mean, that is a very important position that in some cases, I mean, some companies don't give the real value.
Mhm.
But the ones that, I mean, give the place to the executive assistant, I mean, is the most important person behind the scenes. I mean, is the person that manage all the agenda, all the schedule for the more important positions, especially the
Mhm.
director or the owner. I don't know. Uh, and I was thinking about it about the that some companies are preferring the technology versus the executive assistant. But I think the technology is only a tool for the executive assistant. Uh,
Mhm.
that in the most of the cases that I know, I mean, with, one case is you. I mean, is the person that is the most important position, and is somebody that need to know everything about
Mhm.
everything. I
Yes.
mean, is you know, you need to have like a general culture of everything. I mean, something social, something about some specific process, the communication, maybe in sometimes more than three languages,
Mhm.
and I mean, have a like a very general focus for all the situations to fix everything in the moment,
Mhm.
to fix the time, to fix the I mean, everything match, make everything
Mhm.
match because it's the time of the others,
Mhm.
and how can be, I mean, possible everything through this person. I
Mhm.
mean, for me, is the most important person behind the scenes. I mean, these people make everything happen, but nobody knows who make the arrangements in some cases. But the responsible is the executive assistant, and in sometimes is the real manager of the companies. I mean, is the people that really have in their hands the manage of the business, because the
Mhm.
owner or the director have a lot of meetings and don't have the time enough to I mean to plan something, I don't know, and the
Uh-huh.
executive assistant is the response for all that issues. In your case, I remember, for example, you can coordinate airplanes, you can coordinate trainings, you can coordinate visitors, everything.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes I ask to myself how Serpil make this possible. Serpil don't sleep or what? I don't know. But I mean, at the
I'm
end,
a
I
good
think
follower.
I think it's a a very important position that in these times, I mean, for the students in Turkey, I think is, I mean, it's mandatory. Speak more than two languages. It's mandatory the use of technology, and it's mandatory have a general culture. I mean, know about everything, about I mean, I don't know, music, social things, and business, politics. I don't know, because the level actually of the people that the executive assistant have relations is people that is, I mean, that have a lot of knowledge, that read a lot. I don't know. So the conversation also need to be in that level. So they need to be prepared for that if they want to be a good uh, executive assistant.
Executive assistant. Thank you so much. And the second and the last question is, of course, executive assistants must have many various skills to be a partner for a company. But what are the most three critical ones that they must have? For you, in the first step, it may be communication or proactive anticipation, or you can put being trustworthy person as the first step. What are the most three critical ones for you as HR?
I think one is like administration and some management skills. I mean, it's about the use of technology. I mean, the management of time, and communication is very important. Writing and, I mean, as a language. And the other one is, I think, the availability. I mean, the because I think is the executive assistant role, I think, is 24/7. So
Yes. This is also what I give importance. You told me in the middle of our interview that you don't sleep. Yes, I don't prefer sleeping while my manager is all around the world traveling. It's because I must follow up where he is, what he is doing. And if he needs me, I need to be online, mobile, anytime. And this will be a result of his being, let's say, confident with me.
right. I mean, and now with the process of globalization, I mean, you have, I mean, meetings with Chinese people, with people of Mexico, I don't know, and the time and the schedules are very different. So you need sometimes, I mean, be awake and don't sleep. I don't know. And I mean, the other point, the important point is the manage of confidentiality. The, the confidential resource, I mean, the information, keep secure the information is another good point.
Right. Thank you so much, Thomas. I'm done with my questions and really appreciate all your answers to me. It will add value to my project and also to me. I'm still learning.